Greetings from Maiduguri. I'm calling. We are having this conversation from Maiduguri here, the capital of Borno State, where we also have our cathedral. Maiduguri is a diocese in northeast Nigeria, and roughly as a diocese, we have a population of close to 7 million. It's about 650 something million. And this year we have about 222,000 Catholics. A little bit of increase probably in the previous years. And my diocese, situated in northeast Nigeria, has passed through a lot of difficulties. Even before the advent of Boko Haram, there have been systematic persecution of Christians, where Christians are constantly deprived of their rights, employment, economic opportunities, and so on. But with the coming of Boko Haram in the last 11 years or so, the situation has dramatically also deteriorated. It has become so terrible. A lot of Christians have been killed, and Catholics too. We have lost so many people. And the situation has not improved so much. Probably the constant recurrent killing is not there, but constantly Christians are targeted, Christians are being persecuted, you experience violent deaths, you have still deprivation. And another very terrible trend that is coming up where young girls, teens, in their teens, probably in 14 years, 16 years, are forcefully abducted and converted into Islam, and they're married off to another person. People are targeted, they have burnt houses, they have destroyed churches, they have abducted people. Christians are constantly persecuted, and they were almost hunted like animals in the wild. And so the situation of Christians is actually a very dire one. It's a very difficult one. We live in a land that witnessing to our faith has become almost at the cost of our lives. But despite that, we are not discouraged. We have not given up. This is our land. This is where we want to stay, and we want to witness even in the midst of persecution. Not because we love suffering, but because we believe that defending our faith, professing it, and living our faith is what we are called to do. As pastors, at the same time, we must not allow our fear also to dull or make us crippled or hide away. We need to still come out to the churches. We need to come and worship. We need to encourage our people in the midst of fear and persecution and give them a face of hope. So yes, there is fear, there is persecution, we are targets, but at the same time, we are courageous and we want to profess our faith. I personally have escaped a stray bullet that was aimed at some people because I had to defend children in a nursery school in my parish in St. Hilary. I have no other explanation. It is not by my human power or wisdom that I'm able to escape or survive that, but purely the handwork of God. So yes, Our Lady has been for us, and God is defending our diocese. That Maiduguri diocese is standing today is to the glory of God and to God's protection and care for us. For me, as an individual, my biggest source of courage has been Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. Ever since this crisis started, I had a daily and constant devotion to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. So God, Jesus, is the source of my courage. I'm a young man, a mortal like any other person, but I believe constantly when I go to Jesus, times when they were attacking the minor seminary, times when priests were in peril, time when they came and threatened they were going to burn down my parish, I could only run to Jesus and say, God, this is your work. This is your project. Defend your people.